How CEO make 351x more money. Hey guys! Welcome back to our channel Limitless Luxury. Do you know that millions of people struggled to make living through the global pandemic? Do you also know that some of them even managed to add billions to their wealth? The second people in this category are CEOs who are estimated to make 351 times more money than an average worker. In this video, we will cover the entire detail about them, so watch till the end. First things first, let us begin by examining this disparity closely. This might come as a shocking statement here, but workers' average pay has not grown much in past years. Rather, unemployment has added fuel to the fire. The pandemic situation has made the working sector suffer the most. However, the top players have brought the best out of the worst. It simply means that their income has skyrocketed. How often have you heard about the names of Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates? Do you also take inspiration from their growth? Wait, guys, do not get intimidated too soon. The truth is really dark behind the curtains. According to a report from the left-leaning Economic Policy Institute, the typical workers saw their compensation grow by a mere 18%. The data is related to the period between 1978 and 2020. Thus, the growth is far less than it should be. Come on, 42 years can transform the world completely. The industrial sector has revolutionized and market rates have been changed. What is equality all about? Are workers getting exploited? Or is it merely a part of the process? There are a ton of factors associated with it. We need to go through the role of CEO to answer this question. Also, how do they manage to fill their pockets? Let us break the spoiler by moving forward into the details. Reasons why CEO earn more money. Number 3. The long history about the industry. Moving on, did you know that price-driven salaries had their roots set a long time ago? It can be traced to the 1980s when the Reagan administration put forward several policies in the US. Something similar was happening in the UK too, as the Thatcher government took a step forward. They had different political philosophies based on economic gains. Every policy was geared towards making the most money out of the least resources. As a result, a large part of the public sector became private. The control quickly shifted to the hands of few private players. Thus, the intervention by the government became negligible. The same factors also drew free market capitalism. All of it seems fine until we look at its motive of generating profit. So, when was the real problem for privatization or related things? The workers largely experienced the consequences of such harsh economic changes. For instance, the role of labor unions got restricted, and their capacity was also reduced. Number 2. The most valuable employees deserve the highest pay. Now let us look at the next important factor influencing inequality. The logic is simple here for justifying the payout for any CEO. There is no denying that these people are the most valuable employees for any organization. They bring the actual worth to the company and their assets. It is important to understand a CEO earning structure before drawing any conclusions. These people receive a basic payout for carrying the day-to-day responsibilities of the organization. If you are already expecting this amount to be in millions, here is the time to burst the bubble. Thanks to all tax restrictions imposed by the IRS, the base pay does not even reach the bar of 1 million in most cases. Thus, excessive compensation is not allowed presently. So, there are other ways which generate money for chief executive officers. One of them is additional bonuses that are given for completing regular objectives. They are completely based on performance and get credited on an annual basis. There also exists another long-term incentive criterion. In case you are curious, I am talking about performance shares that are paid in the duration of 2 to 5 years. The CEOs are held accountable for the achievement of the organization in the big picture. Thus, the reward is based upon the same factor. Number 1. Stock awards. It is 2021 already, and stocks have emerged as the most determining asset for any company. The same is largely applicable when we talk from a CEO perspective. It is the job of the top player to meet the interests of the organization's shareholders. By doing so, they get the restricted stock awards as an accomplishment. It often carries a real value of cash upon granting the same. As a result, they are portrayed in terms of dollars and not shares. You must have known several ways CEOs add on to their fortunes. It is not merely about the role but financial functioning that brings prosperity. It is hard to believe, but CEO make way more money than any country's prime minister or president. Such striking facts have led to a massive revolt among the working class. How much should a chief executive officer be compensated? What should be the difference between their payroll and that of the company's workers? Should the paying criteria get changed? Let us know your opinions in the comment section below. Also, smash that subscribe button to be a part of our channel's growing family. Why should you keep all informative videos to yourself? Spread the knowledge by clicking the share button. With that, I hope to see you another time.